Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm talking about software license. So a software license is a legally binding agreement between the creator of the software and the end user, and it specifies how this software and its source code should be used, modified, distributed, and or redistributed. So why do we license software? Okay, first reason why we license software is to protect the creator's intellectual property. So the creator has put in a lot of effort, a lot of research, coding, design to come up with a digital product. So you don't want your product pirated. So the best way to protect it is through the use of a license. It also helps to limit liability of the vendor, so a software vendor or creator. When the software is used in the wrong way, used illegally, maybe you have a lawsuit or a court case, you can still defend yourself provided the end user violated the terms of agreement, terms of use on the license. So it limits the liability you bear as a software vendor. And another way is it effectively and efficiently generates helps to generate revenue. So the software might be downloadable, for example, but if you have not paid for the license, you can't access the content of the software. There are some software that you can't access at all. You can't even download until you have paid for the license of such softwares. So we're looking at types of software licenses. So these are like 5 common types. We have the public domain license, permissive license, copyleft license, proprietary license, and the dual license. So for the public domain license, this is the most open form of software license. There are no restrictions to use the software. There's no copyright on the softwares. You can create any product without any financial commitment to the creator of the software, any obligations to the creator. The source code may be released, source code may not be released. And examples of such softwares include SQLite, where Blast space for on the one post. SQLite is a lightweight SQL-based relational database system, and it's also the de facto database for Android operating system. So we have the copyleft license. So copyleft license softwares are also called restricted license softwares. The most common type of this is GPL version 3.0 family of licenses, and the end user can always modify the software. You can modify the source code of the software to make a new software out of it or to make another version out of it. But the only restriction with the copyleft licensed software is any software you create out of this must also be published as a copyleft licensed software. So you can't change it to public or change to open source. So it must remain copyleft licensed software. So we have the proprietary licensed software, also known as the commercial licensed software. So of course this is the most restricted type of software, and most of the software we use, most software that are worth using are usually, so they're usually proprietary softwares, and the source code of software are not usually shared. The creators don't want to add the source code of a very sensitive software like this because they are monetized softwares, and the end user must accept the terms of use. And the terms of use is a very complex document that is put together by IT specialists, software creators, developers, legal advisors. They come together to put up the terms of use of such software. And examples we have like the Microsoft Windows operating system. So Microsoft Windows operating system is usually it's a commercial software, licensed software. The Norton antivirus, Avast, Mac OS, the Adobe graphics suite, they are all proprietary software. So we have the permissive licenses. It's also known as the open source license. So it has the minimal restriction. They are attribute style licenses. So that means any extension you make out of this software, their source code are publicly available, usually on GitHub. You have most of them on GitHub. So they are attribution style licenses. So that means when you make a new version out of it or a new software out of it, you must always reference the original software, the original project where you built from, where you made an extension, which you made an extension to. And the good thing about this is the new version can maybe released as a proprietary software, so you can make money out of the extension you have made to it. And there are a number of licenses that are considered to be permissive in nature. We have the MIT license, we have the Apache, we have the BSD, we have the Apple public source license. All of these licenses are permissive in nature, and we have software that are built upon these licenses. So softwares like the ASP.NET family, the ASP.NET Core, ASP.NET MVC, the ASP.NET Razor. We have the Blazor, Kubernetes, usually used by DevOps engineers. They are all proprietary software. Most softwares we use, Microsoft Office and the likes, they are all proprietary software. They are commercial software. So you need to obtain a license to make use of such a license. Then finally we have the dual license. This is just a combination of any two license types. Both the so some softwares are proprietary in nature and open source. So we find certain software where we have community edition and we have professional edition. So the community edition are usually open source softwares, and the professional edition or the community edition might be GPL, and the professional edition is going to be proprietary commercial software. So if you do not pay, you can get access to such software. Another example is MySQL by Oracle. So we have the version where for development stage and for lightweight projects that are not commercial in nature, so you can use that. But we have the paid version that is only accessible when you have paid for the license. So if you have enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you.